Welcome in, everyone. How's it going tonight? Nornut, Deathmerk, welcome in. 7 Make Haste, welcome in as well. Pin my message. Unpin. There we go. Kids are asleep, so it is time for some game. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Mine was fair. Borderline. 49ers lost. I lost my fantasy football league championship. So, runner up this year. Worst part is my wife's the one who beat me. Alright. Jumping right in though. See if we can get past Dave's staff this time. Dr. Roche, welcome in. What the heck is this? I gotta get to Dave's staff first. That's the hard part. This is gonna be a different shot on the 9 ball. Rouge is here. Welcome in, Rouge. Thank you so much for the 57 months. Tier 2 sub. Alright, Rouge, let's get you a sub shop board. We got some Jefferson's bourbon tonight. The Rouge, thank you so much. Alright. John Doyle's done. So he makes 4, but I have to leave 6. So I have 7 on the table. There's 6 now. And now we just try and put the 9 close to the corner. Hope it's still there. Boom. Nine is hanging in the corner. Still in the corner. I knew that was gonna happen. Welcome in. I'm gonna try and put this near the side pocket, I guess. And hit it soft enough to where it just stops.
Got to sign in.
That might be good.
All right, I'm in.
There we go. Thank you for the follow, Aaron. What were you up to tonight? Unsatisfying. Super Pitfall. I've been watching a lot of Super Pitfall. Mainly Apollo, but... Alright, let's do that. I believe this will spin it. Not the greatest. Beat on it. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it went in. Apollo's a talent, you're the face. Yeah, I've done Super Pitfall as one of the games I played. I haven't speedran it, but I have played through it. There's 6 left, so I can't make anything. I'm not a speedrunner normally, so I've only got a couple of speedruns that I've done. My claim to fame is Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure. One more power and...
Excellent!
Will that go in? I hope. Alright. Here we go. Happened. Got your own Bill and Ted. Yeah, so the speedrun, I've done that in 50 minutes, I think it is, 50, 17, somewhere around there. So it's a respectable time until an actual speedrunner decides to try and play the game and beat it. So I gotta pocket a couple of these. Should be good. And then just pocket the 6 and hand it off. And it should leave me with 2 balls left on the table. 7 and 9? 8 and 9. Well, not gonna make it easy on me. Variance for that one, so that's not going to work. Re-aim. Alright, run this table out. It's doable. So the goal is to get as close to the 8 ball as I can here. So the spin you want, I believe, will be like this, and I need to hit it hard. Not hard enough. Alright, Apollo, welcome in. Don't hit the point. Hit the point. Oh, maybe not. Coconut, welcome in. Alright. Kevin's done. Alright, Jane's turn. she will run the table with 5 or fewer. So you gotta leave 6 balls. Do I just do full draw? Charlie, welcome in. Really? Gonna try to hit it. Oh well, lost the first game.
It looks like this is my lucky day.
Okay, so I need to get a shot on the 2. Boom. gotta go for it. They tempted me. I had to though. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So I only need to make one in. The 9's kinda by the corner. See if it stays over there. No good shot on the 6. Could have aimed a little better. Where do I aim for this? Guess down here. A little more power. Well, we gotta start over now. There's always next year. Oh, this is a tough shot here. They make you think it's straight in. I don't think I want to try and do this, because after the 2, if I draw it back, I'd be down here to hit the 4. Like, it's not a hard table to run out necessarily, but if you just scratch twice, then you just have to make one shot. The 9 ball won't be in front of the pocket anymore, though. Heads. It is heads. I hate this game.
Freaking hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game so much.
More power, aim. Guessing my best bet is to kick at the 8. They always leave it where you're aiming right at the point. That should go in. Where's the cue ball going to end up? See, now it's saying it's not going to go in. More power. Less power. And I can't give it just a touch more power. Hope that stops. It might be too fast. Oh, we're good. How much did that cost? Can I do this? Yeah, Maggie bothered a little, but... Let's see, if we do this, and I give it a little bit of follow, and a little less power. What was that? I didn't think it was going to come off at that angle. So this is one that you have to run out if you want to win. Which I've run this rack before. Kind of a pain. Because I need the 7 to go into the corner. Give me a shot on the 9 in the same corner. I think it was left English, hit it kind of hard. Okay. Kevin put up a fight, but got past Kevin. See if we can get through Jane this time. Couldn't have made that last second adjustment. I should have just hit it. Okay. So if I can make it a stop shot here. That works. Oh no, thank you for the cheer. So how did I do this last time? I believe I did that, gave it a little bit more power. Ah, too much. Alright. We kick it to 2. Oh, I can cut it. Catman, welcome in. I might not have a shot on the 3. Does it clear the 8? It does, alright. That desperate already? I haven't even sold them yet. Maybe I'll have to put it on like an overlay of the QR code. Just put a QR code overlay to see what happens. That's not gonna go. 4 ball. So my daughter is in Girl Scouts this year, and my wife just came back from a cookie meeting, I guess, because her troop's gonna start selling cookies. So I might have to put like a QR code overlay here that you guys can scan, or a link or something, so you can buy cookies from her. I don't think I should. Yeah, because I guess you can order the cookies online and they just ship them to you. But the credit will go to my daughter's total, I guess. Alright, so if I do this, and it somehow goes in, which it might. I think that's it. Nope. Microwavable Nathan's in a bagel. I've seen those. I don't know if they're Nathan's, but you know, the pigs in a blanket or whatever, the bagel hot dog bites. I normally bake them though. Alright, then here's my aim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So make this one. Miss it. So that's gonna leave 5 balls on the table. I have to run this. Okay. Well, that stinks. But I don't have a shot here. Unless it clears. It was perfect just a second ago. Okay, too far. It's gonna rattle out. There's like nothing I can do to stop that from rattling around in the pocket. It tried to. I saw that. Alright, so 8 in this corner. Cut it well enough. Don't scratch. Right. And then the 9 ball in the same corner. Tom, welcome in. Knew that was gonna happen. Alright. Still up 3 games to 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the table. So we're just gonna pocket 1 in. Now they'll have 3 left for me on this next shot. Hopefully it's makeable shots. Why is it? Why? That looks so wrong. Like, look where I'm hitting the ball at. Is it because I have the spin on it? Maybe I take off the side spin and just go top spin. Like, how am I supposed to trust that? Like, hitting the ball straight, look at that. That's not how the ball is supposed to behave, so we're just gonna do that. No spin. A little more power. It's the ball high. Nope. Don't rattle out. There we go. Okay. Pocket the 2. And then put the 9 in the corner. There it is. And then just tap it up there. Be perfect. Too much power. Can't lessen the power, so then I'm just gonna make it hit that point. I want it to rattle right there. Dang it. That's okay. It goes back on the table, and then I'll have 3 balls to knock in. A little more power, because I want the cue ball to come down one rail and back out all the way. Not enough. Dang it. Alright, well that means that the 8's got to cross cut into this corner. Cue ball should be on the right path, though. Pocket the 9. Up there as well. It literally showed it going in. My aim is not going very good here. Hirasuma's up 3 games to none. There's 9 balls on the table, so 8. 7, really? And then 6. Looks like he didn't sweep me. If I can make this shot. Tears of the Kingdom. Wait, Tears of the Kingdom. That reminds me. Got 2 of them. Still brand new, sealed. Well, this one tore a little. I got 2 copies though. If anyone needs a Tears of the Kingdom, I got some. For the Switch. Not Switch 2. The original Switch. I guess they're the Australian version, but they're region free, so doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I make 1. Okay. And then we want this 9 to hang in the pocket. And hopefully gives me a shot. Not close enough. So it's probably not going to stay there. Yeah, it didn't. I feel like that's asking for a scratch. Whereas this one... Well, we lose. Now we get to start over. So now I am an hour in. Haven't gotten to staff yet. But remember, there's always next year. Put it in this pocket. Mix it up a little bit. See what kind of table it leaves you with if you shoot into different pockets. Yeah, Plabu, this game does cheat. So we're trying to take advantage of anything I can here. Like here, he'll pocket 3 balls on his turn every time. So if you leave 4 balls on the table, he will just leave you with the 9 at the end. The next guy will pocket 4 balls on his turn, but if there's 5 or fewer, he'll run the table. So you want to leave with 6 balls on the table. So what I do is I do this shot here, and then I try and put this 9 hanging in the corner. And what will happen, I'm in a bad spot to get it hanging in the corner where I want it. So I need to have it bounce off a point. It's going to leave the 7 and the 9 to where I can do a 7-9 combo, I hope. No. Now I got no shot on the 7. So what I need to do now is I can use the 9 here to help the 7 go in. It'll bank off the 9 here into the pocket if I were off. And then 9 in the corner. Alright. Now this one, the 9's sitting there where it's just like, man, if only I could just bank the 1 over there. So close. Like it shows that it should. Ugh! Now the 9's in a terrible spot. Oh, you fixed it for me. Alright, so the 5. I gotta figure out my position for the 7. Gonna be a tough shot to get the 7 to go. Close. Draw, standard draw shot here. Don't need to hit it super hard, but 9 in the corner. So really there's nothing to do here other than just get the 9 as close to this pocket as I can. Want it in the front of the pocket, not on the rail, in the hole in front of the pocket, right there. All right, forward and too much. So I guess I gotta go for the corner now. I mean, it's the right angle for the pocket for it to not rattle around in the pocket. There we go. And we want the cue ball to spin off to the left. Kevin didn't stand a chance this time. Alright, 3-9 combo. Ah, didn't quite make it. Where's the 9 end up? Way over there, alright. So the 6 goes in. What do I do with the 8? I don't know where the cue ball's going to end up here necessarily. Close. All right. This one I have the shot. Yeah, the 1 to the 2. And then, as long as the cue ball clears the 8. I think I want to give it a little more power. Right. I need to make one more. Let's put the 5 in then. Pow. Not the right angle to be able to cut it in there. I mean, maybe. But I'm right on the point. See, now it's telling me I'm way off. Alright. Should have put side spin and tried to put it in the top corner. Yeah, the closer the cue ball is to the target ball when it makes contact, the more accurate your shot will be. But like this 7, this should be fairly accurate. Cue ball's gonna naturally go to the right and leave me a shot for the 9 in the top right. Perfect. Ow. So if I'm going to do this, I have to spin the ball. Otherwise, it goes in that corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So I got to make this. I'll put 6 left on the table. And then I guess we roll the 9 toward the corner. And it's still there. But the 7's in a terrible spot. I don't even think that's possible to make. I even changed my aim. Did the game not readjust it? That would have been a tough shot on the 8, but... Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls left on the table. I make the 2, then I'm just asking for her to run the table. I don't even care where the 9 ends up. As long as I get a shot here. Just want a shot. Not a good one. Let's watch it. Oh. Pucker effect on that one, huh? Rouge it did. I did not flip the number tonight. Thank you for reminding me, though. I was in a hurry after my daughter fell asleep. Alright, we're done with Jane. Barely. But we snuck through. Hirasuma, I think, is next, right? That's his name. Could have been better than that, but that's good enough. And of course, it's no longer where I want it to be. These go in. And we get to do the same thing for the 8. I swear, this guy, your shots are no longer accurate. Not a good spot for the 9. That won't go in anywhere, and it's going to still be there. He shouldn't have been able to make that 9 ball. Oh, 6 is here. I did not set up for the 6 very well. Do I have a shot on the 2? Nope. Game says nope. Only 4 balls on the table. Cue ball is definitely going to want to scratch. Good. Now we want left and follow. Ah, wrong way. Left spin. This is too many times there. Let's change it to right spin. Does it change it? Oh, it did. All right. Okay. No reason why that should miss. See where I end up here. Alright. Does the 6 go into the side? It should. We'll just slow it down a little. Please go in. 8 should go into this corner relatively easily. Which, if the cue ball then banks left off of it, it'll get closer to the 9. Could add draw. Alright, so now I have to make a few in. Give me a chance here. A little too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there'd be 7 on the table. Well, that sucks. Six. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this will leave 6 on the table. So then he'll leave me with 3. Trying to get back to the 7, but now I gotta do this stupid shot. Hey, look who we're playing against. Heads or tails, guys? I'm gonna finish my drink and make me a refill. Because we made it to Quagmire. Tails? Okay, we'll do tails. I think it's better if he breaks, because then there will be fewer on the table for my shot, I think. Making a mess. Okay, that's good. All right. Gone heads all the way up until here, and now I say tails, and we win the break. Okay. We got to run the table. So the 2's gone. So we want to cut this into the side. Slowly as I can, where it still goes in. All right. What kind of spin do I want here? Draw it back? Can I? Five's over there, so we want the 4 the bank. into here so that the cue ball can get to the 5, hopefully. Do I have a shot on the 5? Gonna hit the 9 before I can cut it in, isn't it? Yes, dang it. So now I gotta do this stupid shot. Alright, let me slow down the angle here and see. Great edge do I? Because I want the cue ball to hit it right. Man, that's pretty close. It's off, but then it's dead on, off. Now it's missing short side more. Do I just give it a little less power and then on the third one go? No. No. It was showing that it was missing on the other side of the pocket. That's why it's like stupid. Alright, so 4. There's not a good shot on the 5 from here at all. No matter what I do, 5 is just going to be a terrible shot. It's a scratch shot. There's nothing I can do to knock the 5 in. I mean, the only thing I can maybe do is that. It's more power than I need, but now he's going to give me that 8-9 ball. Oh, not yet. He's going to give me this 4 that I have to kick at. I've had this one before. Right? Yeah. My only shot is kicking at it. Same thing for the 5. Probably kick it into the side. That'll give me an angle that's okay to actually go into the side. There's the 7, barely. The 6. We want the ball to... I don't actually want forward spin. Just want a little more power. The right spin will keep it on the table. Didn't roll enough. 8 got in the way. Alright. In, please. I swear the aim just is not the same. Well, he's up 3 games to none. Nothing I can do now. He swept me. Next year, guys. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. What? He wasn't supposed to kick the 9 away from there. can't aim for the side because it'll cue ball will get in the way. So it's got to go in this corner. Game's cheating. Needed more follow for it to. Oh, nope, don't do that. Alright. So I have to run this one to win. Exactly what I had to do last time. And I messed up big time there, but that's okay, I guess. Okay, we'll just recover. 5 still goes. I'm so frustrated with this game. I was up 3 racks to none. And then Kevin came back and beat me 4-3. So far, we've seen Dave Staff once, and we haven't won a single game. So we're 0-4 against Dave Staff. Gonna make me do this one again. More power. So I've won 3 games against Dave Staff before. That's my PB, which is the closest you can get virtually to beating him. Big raid, who's here? NES Cardinality. Welcome in, Nescard. How's it going? You were doing Times of Lore, right? That you were working on what was it? Sub 14-minute run? How did that go? Guys, if you don't know, speedrunner extraordinaire, S Cardinality, you need to drop a follow. Save 6 seconds? Nice. I don't know if you're familiar with this game at all, but it's a poopy game. It cheats. I'm very upset with it. I haven't even made it to the Champions tournament yet. I'm still in the qualifier tournament. So, how this game works is you play against an opponent. See, like, if you look, this phantom shadow ball here tells me where my shot's gonna go, and if you look, it's like, oh, your shot's gonna miss. You're off. So then you make a fine-tune adjustment to it, and I was like, okay, it's good, it's good, it's good. Oh, you know what? Sometimes it might not go in. So there's like variance here. So you're like, oh, maybe if I hit it harder, that fix it. Seems to. But then we try it, and it worked that time. Sometimes it'll just miss. And normally it's on the harder opponents. So that was the first opponent, John Doyle. He's not that hard. He always pockets 3 balls on his turn. So if there's more than 3 balls on the table, you will get another chance. So I just scratch until there's 1 ball left and then beat him. This guy here, Kevin, he pockets 4 balls on his turn. He will pocket 5 if it's the final 5 balls on the table. So the strategy is if there are fewer than 6 balls on the table, 5 or less, you need to run out the rack. Okay, that looks like it should rattle in. It did not. So now he's going to pocket the last 3 and win the game. First to 4 games advances. Alright, so my strategy to get past Kevin is we pocket a ball. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 balls left on the table. So we need to get to 6 and then purposefully miss. So now there's 7 on the table. I need to make 1 more. I don't have to make the 3 because if I pocket the 5, it'll be his turn anyway, and there's still 6 balls on the table. He's now going to pocket 4 of them and leave 2 balls left on the table for me to try and get through. The 8 and the 9. So this one I should be able to get into the side pocket. Might be able to hit it softer and still get it in there. And I have a terrible shot on the 9 now, though. Shows that it misses a lot, doesn't it? And in. Right, same thing here. This one here, though, there is a shot you can make. I don't know if you're familiar with 9-ball rules, but as long as you hit the object, the target ball first, any other ball that goes in afterward counts. So you can go 1 to 9 there and just win that rack immediately. This rack, I'm just going to give back to him. See what happens when I scratch. He should leave the 7 and 9, I believe. 8 and 9, okay. We are close enough to the 8 to where this should be an accurate shot. So if it says it's going to go in, it should. Nope. Game cheats. But he's going to win that rack. This is a rack you have to run because there's only 3 on the table. So if he gets another shot, he will win. Just gonna hit it hard and see where it ends up. In on the ball, of course. So now he's up 3 games to 2. This is a rack that you cannot miss on. And it gives you a terrible 9-ball frozen against the rail. And also a pretty bad 6 because I messed up that first shot. Not gonna have a good shot on the 9 at all here. I need the ball to I think if I do this, I might be able to get it to oh. None of these shots look like they're going to go in. Probably go less power. Even if I make the proper contact there, it doesn't look like it's going to make it. The other option I have is to try and do that. I hope the cue ball clears. That one worked. Okay. Final rack. Give me a shot. Give me a shot. Tabby Cat, thank you for the follow.
All right, I'm in.
could work. 8 can go in this corner. Nope. Nope. And he wins. Try again. Oh, and there's 5 opponents that you need to beat in the tournament to then get the password to go to the second tournament. And that was only the second opponent. I've been to the last opponent a couple of times. And he cheats. Even worse, because you're not allowed to miss against him. Make one. Now there's 6 balls on the table. This guy will pocket 3, so then it'll go, or there's 7 balls on the table. It'll go to 4. And then we just scratch again. And then it'll leave just the 9 ball for me. Not an easy 9 ball shot this time though. Being mean. Oh, I did not mean to hit A there. I was trying to bring my aim up. Alright, he beat me on that rack. Don't want to scratch, so I'm gonna adjust my aim and backspin the ball. Power and wow. All right. Never really shot at the 8 here. Let's see what kind of setup it gives me.
Wiener, 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 next to another wiener, 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 wiener.
Almost missed. Why does it? Showed it bouncing the wrong way. Alright, I'm with John Doyle. On to Kevin. This is a hard shot to get to go in. That happens so much. I guess I gotta hit it softer there, but now if I win that first coin toss though and have the break, it's a relatively easy rack to run, I believe. Good. All right. 7. Six. harder. Pretty good. So he's gonna leave 2 balls on the table, and I'm hoping the 9 ball's still near the corner. It is. So I have 2 options. No, we're gonna do the safer option. I'm not gonna go for the combination shot because the 8 can go into this side right here. And then I have the 9. Alright. So this was the one where I can... So it's the same basic setup every time. You, play against them. Like, the racks are the same locations for the ball. So you'd think that I'd figure out a way to actually win a rack if it's always set up the same way. But I guess there's a lot of variance in your aim, so you are left with different shots after the initial setup every time. Seven to 9. Did not go in, even though it said it was aimed right. Need to take my time. Alright, so this is a scratch shot. We learned that last time. So I hit it hard, but I need to add spin. Now I have a terrible shot on the 8. Can't get to it, so I need to spin it in order to get the shot to hit. Reward me for this game. Reward me. Thank you. I aimed repeatedly to make sure that it was going in. Frozen on the rail, really? Alright. Oops. We don't need that much power. Get the 6 to go in. Do it, please. Teslamat, welcome in. Hit this one. And I believe it's some left spin. We'll keep it on the rail if I... on the ball. Alright, it shows that it's going in. Right? Do I soften it? Or do I rattle it in? Let's split the difference. I missed.
Ask me about my wiener.
Normal Dog, you want to see my wiener? Okay. Just because you asked, I will show you my wiener. Just a peek, though, guys. I can't be getting in trouble for flashing my wiener to everyone. Alright, here you go. Enjoy.
Ask me about my wiener!
Tonight we have a Johnsonville jalapeno cheddar dog cooking on the roller. That is dog number 23 on this roller. Looking pretty good. These ones are tasty. Not nearly as big as the Nathan's dogs. Can't compete with the colossal dogs. But they're pretty good. But they lack in size, they make up for in flavor. Need to slow down on some of these. Like John Doyle, we're not too worried about, but Kevin's been beating me now. I can't consistently get past Kevin. That's a problem. Because if I'm only getting 1 or 2 attempts at Dave's staff per stream, I am going to be stuck here for a while. Almost a perfect aim. Might be it right there. That looks like it. Oops. Oh well. I think it's a better shot to just do this. Gotta figure out how the aim works in this game better. Changing up how I'm shooting to see how it reacts. So it didn't give me a very easy shot on the 7 here. Like, that looks good to me. I'm just gonna reset my aim and see if maybe I end up in a better spot here. Oh, you know what? We're changing it up. I feel like the aim is more accurate on shots like this. And this time, for some reason, Kevin was a chump, and I beat him in 4. Alright, let's see if I can make this shot. I've never made this one. Nope. How did I spin it? Go this way. And that, and I hit it hard, right? Not what I wanted. Now the 6 is in the way, so I can't do the 2 how I want. But we made it work. Yeah, that turned out pretty well for what I did, but alright, a little more power. Want it. Fine. Won't stop on there. Yeah. Hoping that I can have the 8 go into the 9. But I mean, I can cut it into here, I guess. And I don't have to worry about a scratch. That's actually good. Because the 9 would stop the cue ball from scratching. Okay. Take it. This is a scratch shot. What if I go? No, I don't think I can make that. Right. I just need to make one. I guess I'll just make the 3. Scratch is fine. Alright, so the 7's going to be a pain. And the 8. So this is just a pain rack right here. There's not much I can do on this 8 other than kick at it and hope that it decides to actually do what it says it's going to do. Woo! Nice. Jane was a pushover this time too. Alright, Hirasuma. Your turn. See where the 9 ends up. Over there. Alright. So gonna be a tough shot on the 8, but this is the shot on the 7 to take. Almost didn't clear the point there. Then it's going to leave me a long shot on the 9 also. That's going to be tough. User Games, welcome in. Go in. Alright. Thank you for the good luck. Alright, go in. It does, I don't want it to. I want it to stop short of the pocket. But if if it's gonna be that short, I want it hanging up a little bit more so it's more centered in front of the pocket. Be easier to knock in. Alright. Still there. 5. Soft. 7 should go in the corner. And 9 is easy peasy because I set it up to be in front of this corner. All right. Eight. Gotta make 2 of them in. So gotta clear the 1 first. Then anything in any pocket is fine at this point. What the 6 does clear, we'll just do that. Alright, 5. I think I can get it in the side. Game lies. Alright, so to get the 1 and then give me a shot on the 2, do this. So put it to 7. We got to get the ball all the way over there. And then do I have a shot on anything? Doesn't have to be the 3. Just need to pocket a ball so there's 1 less on the table. Nope. Alright. You're gonna leave me 4. Alright. Of course the 9's in the way of the 6. But if I can make the 6, the 7 should be an easy make. Can I get an angle on this that goes in? Barely. I'll probably miss. Oh, it went in. Alright. Now, what are the chances this 9 ball actually goes where it says it's going to go right here? Oh, they tried to get me. One, 2, 3, 4. 8 balls on the table. So we need to pocket this one. Nice and easy to give me a shot on the 2. Pocket the 2, hopefully. There's 6 left. I actually don't want to do anything other than let him shoot, because he'll knock 3 in, leave me with 3. No good shots. Alright. I guess it's going to be the corner. feel like I want one more over. Nice. Mine's far enough from the rail to where that should do it. Alright, Dave Staff. We're back. Second attempt at Dave Staff tonight. You just can't miss a shot. I have to win 4 breaks without missing a shot. Easy peasy, right? Trying to get myself a shot on the 4 and I messed up, so he runs the table. Okay. Now we try again. How do I get a shot on the 5? Left spin? Nope. That was not it. I don't think I can get it to cut into the side pocket. Mean. No. So the next shot I have would be getting it to do that, but the cue ball is going to scratch. Oh, it didn't scratch. Woo. Okay. Give me a little draw. And I can pocket the 7 in the same pocket. This cue ball is going to come out and around. No. Terrible shot for the 8 now. No shot, really. It won't clear into that. It's got to go into this corner. My only shot. One more over. That's the best I can do. Okay. I think doing it this way is the way to go. It eliminates a scratch, and these generally are accurate. Oh, we got one. PB tonight. No shot in the corner, do I? No. What kind of shot is this that they make you do? You see what they're putting me to? Look at this. You want me to do this shot? now on the 2, I gotta do a shot like this. Be a little more power. I think that's good. No! This is where you have to kick at the 4 because you don't have a shot otherwise. But this is a winnable rack. Five I gotta kick at. It does clear into the side though. That much. That's close. Please go in, please go in, please go in. The 6. I think I just hit it hard and the cue ball will naturally come out for the 7. Of course, now the game's gonna make me question what's real. Ori, welcome in. Well, I am trying to play through every NES game and beat them. Ooh, is that it? No. One more. Alright, this might be it. Please go in. 2 games. That is our PB. For the night. I've gotten 3 on him once. Alright, so we gotta get back for the 3. Which we did. That was a good shot. Now to give me a shot on the 4. Where do I play the 4? I do a draw shot played in the corner. Nice easy shot to play the 5 in the side, hopefully. A little bit of left spin to make sure it gets out to the 5. Nice easy shot. A little bit of backspin. Please go in. You just got to hit this one kind of hard so the cue ball can get over to the 7. Don't like my shot on the 7 here. Too much power. Less power even. I think that's it. Alright, now how do I pocket the 8? I don't have to worry about a scratch here because the cue ball will go into the 9. Alright, that should be it. Three games. This officially ties the best I've ever done. How much power do I need to get over to the 2? Not enough? I don't trust that. Dang it. That 3 is just terrible. Whoop. One sec, guys. Okay. Let's see here. I need to see if I got any kind of shot on this too. I mean, it shows that goes in. That shows that it clears. So let's do it. It did. Alright, cross cut the 3. But we do need right spin so the cue ball can get over to the 4. Did not get over there, so I gotta kick at the 4. Back up 1. Another one. One more. That's my aim. These go in. I want to go one more. Alright. I needed to go one more. Oh, that close. Then the 7 in the side, 9 in the corner. That was my chance. I can do this. I've done this one. Do not choke now. This is my chance. I've done this one before, guys. I just need to make this 9 ball. I am so nervous on this shot right here. I'm the best that's ever played this game, guys. I'm officially halfway through the game. I will never have to face off against this guy ever again. Welcome to the World Championship Tournament. The tournament is being held here in the beautiful convention center in Bloomington, Indiana. Ooh, for all you guys who have ever been to Bloomington, you know what they're talking about. Extremely tough opposition. You'll need a clear head and keen eyes to get through this one. Now, this is what it tells you. To start this, you get a secret warp. You just got to score 140 or lower at the first game of Speed Pool. And then you can start this tournament. So from now on, this is what I'm going to do. All right. First opponent. We don't know how many they make. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 balls on the table. We got to test this. is Lisa Smith. Now there's 5 on the table. So she pockets 3. She probably will run the table if there's 5. Let's test. No. So she pockets 3. Okay. Kind of reminds me of Jane. Oh, if there's another Quagmire, I'm gonna be so upset. Let's add a little bit of spin just to stop it from going in a pocket. There we go. So she pocketed 3 twice, right? Yeah. So if she pockets 3, so I can leave 5 on the table. So let's just do this. Yeah. She'll just leave 2 for me. I need a pocket 1. No, I don't. Five. And now there's 2. I'll just pocket the last 2. Hopefully. We want to hit the 8 back into this bottom left corner. In doing that, I will give myself a shot on the 9. Oh. She got me. I do need to make 1 now, because there's 9. Every ball's left on it. What? So there's 6. I can leave 5 on the table, right? That's a mean leave right here. I don't trust that. Ah, I should have. Alright. Boo. Can't put the 9 any close to a pocket. Any kind of shot that puts them close to a pocket. But let's see. Someone else is here. Fresco, welcome in. Let's see if I can get it close to this side or corner up here. Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going tonight? I'm hitting it too hard. Fresco, what were you up to? I made it to the championship tournament in this game. I got through what I think is the hardest opponent in the game. So I'm doing amazing right now. Glorkian Warrior, The Trials of Glork. I have never heard of that. Hopefully that 9 ball stays up in that corner. There's going to be 2 balls left on the table. 8 and 9, and I'm going to put the 8 into the 9 and see who our next opponent is. Indie game from like 2015. Okay. How was it? Is it a fun game? Beater, first try. Sort of like Space Invaders type game with black. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, well, hold on here. We've got a chance to win this first rack. Look at this shot. Oh. We've got to do it like that and hit it hard. Want it right here. Go. Boom. Who am I playing against? Abdul Al-Sak. Is this a little inappropriate by today's standard now? My opponent thinks I was lucky. Yeah, I was. All right, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 balls on the table. How many does he pocket? I'm going to guess 4. He did pocket 4, but if there's less than 5 on the table, he will run the table, I would assume. We're going to try and follow. Ooh, wow, that really followed. That's okay, though. A little bit of power. I want the cue ball to go off the right rail. Oh, don't go up there. That's okay. I can still make the 8 in the side. Please go in the side though, 8 ball. A little more power. Kinda hard to hit this ball, which I don't like, but I want this to be a stop shot. I want the cue ball to not move when it hits it in. I think that's a good shot. Ah, I knew it was going to do that. Ah! He won. Should have won that rack. Alright, so we definitely want to make the 1. Taking a break for proper retro during January so far. There's no problem with that. It's fun playing indie games sometimes. Eight and 9 are close to each other, so the problem with that is I'm going to end up not being able to make the 8 because the 9's in the way. But I'm kind of cool with it right now. Oh, that works. And the 8's close enough to where... the cue ball's not going to be in the way of this, is it? It is! Ah, I should have known. I thought it was going to do that too. So there's 5 on the table, so I have to run the table. Okay. Four, go in. Oh no, 7 ball, what are you doing? You're killing me. Too far. 1 down. Alright, try it. Go. Nice. Okay. We're battling back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the table. So I gotta go to 6. I need to make 2 of them in. So if I make the 1, I can just make anything after this. Doesn't matter what goes in at this point. Whatever's easiest. I mean, if I make the 3, I can put the 9 in the corner. So maybe I should do that. And just have the 9 sit up in the corner. Barely touch this point. Everything goes in. Okay, maybe hit it on the other point. There we go. That should be good. Be hanging in the pocket a little. All right. This is an easier shot for me personally. Knock the 8 in this way. And the 9 should go no problem. So the goal is to leave 6 on the table, right? Is that what I was doing? I leave 6 on the table. So if that's the case, I just need to make 1 in. Or do I leave 5? He makes 4. No, that should leave me 2. Yeah, okay. You gotta add a little follow to this. Hopefully it doesn't scratch for some reason. Just follow, no side. And the 9 should have a path into this corner. I don't trust it. But I do trust that way more. left. Alright, go. Go in. Abdul, you have been defeated. Third round of the championship tournament. Tuan. So we got 6. So I think I should just leave 6 on the table. He'll probably pocket 3, leaving 3 on the table. No, he ran it out. So if there's 6 on the table, he'll run it out, dude. There's 8. So I need to make 1 and then hand it over to him with 7 and see how many he makes with 7 on the table. How many does he make with 7 on the table? Wait. Makes 4. But he'll run the table with 6. Good to know. There's 8, so I need to make 1. And then put the 9 in a good spot to... mess that up. Could have put some spin on it. Because I want the 9 to be sitting near a corner to make it easier to... Good. A little less power. See where the 9 ends up. So there's going to be 3 left on the table. Ah, there'll be 4 left on the table now. I gotta hit this one. Not as hard as I wanted. And it's still there. Yep. Alright. Why, game? Be up 3-2. Should go in, right? Yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six. There's 7, so I can't do anything other than try and get the 9 close to a corner. We'll clip the 6. Whoops, wrong way. One touch more power. Where it ends up. So now we gotta not make it go in. Do it. It's hanging on the point, but it's doable. Oh, we put it down there. Okay. Beat him. First try. Nice. Go on to the 4th opponent now. I'm guessing that it's going to be the same. I got to leave 7 on the table. So there's 8, so we'll make 1. We'll add a bunch of draw, because this should draw quite a bit, because it's so close to the... That didn't. Alright, and then we'll just try and put this close to the corner. That's pretty good, actually. There's 7, so it should leave me with... Ooh, it's John Strange! He ran the table. So there's 8. Let me see if leaving 8 means he runs the table. Let me just see if I can get the 9 ball close to the corner. There were 7 on the table and he ran it. So there's 6. But I just saved myself a rack by putting that 9 there. Oh no. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just got to make sure the 9 gets close to the corner. I'm just gonna do that. Oh, it'll bounce. Right spin. I saw a spot where it did what I wanted it to do. Over here. There it is. Oh. We're getting tricky. There's 8 on the table, so I can pocket 1. To just hit the point. Yeah, get a little closer to the pocket. He ran the table. I thought he only runs the table with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna just make 1 then. Do I have to have 8 on the table? Did I mess up there? Oh, he's gonna get me. Yep. 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. Does he run the table with 7? I didn't think he did. I'm just gonna assume he doesn't run the table with 7. Okay, he runs the table with 7. So if I go back in, does it start me? Or do I have to do the... Yeah, qualifying tournament. So I do have to break whatever the time is, 140 on the speed pool. I can do that though. So here's what we're going to do next stream on Thursday. I am going to do the speed pool to get into that tournament. I made it to the 4th guy on my first try in that tournament. He might be the tough guy to get through. I don't know. The last guy probably runs everything. But I needed to note down what they did. Because the first person makes 3, will run the table with 5. Second person makes 4, runs the table with 6. And the third one makes 3, but runs the table with 6. And then John Strange, or whatever his name was, runs the table with 7. But will only make 4? Yeah, if there's 8, he'll make 4, but he'll run the table with 7. So I'll have to start setting up 9-ball shots. Like, don't make anything, put the 9-ball in the corner, and then try and set up combination shots. I think that's the plan. But huge progress. We got through Quagmire. Huge progress. I am ecstatic that I got through that. Yeah. So now this game, it's just a matter of time before this game goes down now. I wasn't trusting the aim. Like, I was kind of like what I did with Side Pocket. Side Pocket, you could tap the D-pad and hear an audio sound like it bumped over, because it makes like little not beeps, little clicking sounds, I guess, every time you move the cursor. You could set it up and tap it and you would hear the sound like it moved, but visually it wouldn't. So that's what I did, where like I set up and I go, no, I think I'm gonna miss, and I tapped it, but it didn't change anything, and I think it actually is updating but not showing you any visual. There's also no audio cue. So but I was able to sync some shots that I was missing before. Let's see. I need to go raid someone. Oh, Vance is on. We're raiding Vance. I haven't raided him in forever. He's doing a challenge run. What is he playing? Streets of Rage 2. Blaze on the hardest difficulty. Probably doing it like deathless or no heals or something crazy like that. Let's head over there. Yeah, Quagmire was to... Oh, that's not going to work. That one should. Yeah. We're heading over there. To Vance. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We had some big raids tonight as well. which is greatly appreciated. Gresco came in with a raid. I should have given everyone a shout out, hopefully, but go give them a follow. If you haven't given a follow to NES Cardinality or MC Air and Ice, do that as well. Good people, great people. I haven't met Aaron in person yet, but I've been hanging out a lot in Apollo stream. He's cool. Haven't met NES Cardinality either. He needs to show up to one of the events I go to. He's in Canada though, so might be a little tough. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. I will be back on Thursday. Who knows how far we get in the game now? Like, legit, at this point, any night could be the night I beat it. But enjoy Vance's stream. I'm going to eat my hot dog. I'm going to relax, decompress a little bit, and got work tomorrow. But I will see you guys Thursday. And as always, until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.